Cheers, guys. How's life? Support your local brewery. That's just from a pub around the corner. Lager beer. Oops. What I want to tell you today is, have no idea if it's right or not, but it works for over 20 years. Yes, how to choose the right Gutschen pin bearing. So first of all, these type of bearings here you can take and just throw away. That's the type of bearing that Mazzucchelli crankshafts come with. Don't use them. Do not use them. Just throw them away. No one needs them. Instead of these bearings, please do use the simple good old Piaggio bearing. And they are not expensive at all. So just avoid these and use Piaggio ones. And how to choose the correct ones, because the pin is different, and also the conrod eye has a different bore sometimes. So I just gonna show you how I do it. No idea if it's correct, but it does work for over 20 years. And what I just do is, I always have original Gutschen pin bearings here. 0, 1, and the 2. The third one is sadly always crap like this. Don't buy it. Just have these 3 on hand, and then I just simply take them. No, this is the first, no, it's the second one. Usually colors are a little bit different, whatever. I don't really trust these numbers and the package, etc. and so on. In the end, it doesn't matter, because, show you in a second, you just get a few sizes, different bearings, in different sizes. Look, they all kind of have the same color, do they? Oh God, why is that? Because this is blue blackish, and this one is silver, and there's a bronze one, and there's also a black one. Whatever, it does not matter. These are the 0, 1, 2. It's another one. There are 2 more. So what I do is how to choose the correct Gutschen pin bearing. It's not that easy. There is one size, a diameter. The bearing also has a diameter, and also the pin has a diameter. So 3 different parts shall fit perfectly together for many thousands of kilometers, turning millions of times. How do I do it? Trial and error. I'm just trying 2, 3, 4 different bearings to identify the one that is not too loose and not too tight. Some will be tight, some will be very loose, and I'll just take the one in the middle, and this works very well over 20 years, this method. I really have no idea how to measure it. Maybe you want to comment how it's properly done. This simple trick works for me. First one is gonna be a silver one, You can use some spray. Okay. Can't classify it yet. Need to compare with other ones. Oh, you see this sits very tight. So we have a tight one and we have a loose one. This is definitely too tight. This one is also very tight. We got the fourth one. Oh, this one nearly. It's completely stuck. So the last three ones were not really useful. Ooh, look at this. Yeah, that looks better. Let's take another one. Yeah, you just compare different bearings with each other. This one is a little bit more loose than the one before. And how about the silver one? Let's give it a little bit more oil. Yeah, it turns better than the other ones, black ones, but it's still a little bit tight. So it's not the silver one. We have one out of these two. Blue, black. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this one. Not too loose, not too tight. Oops. Not too loose, not too tight. Let me draw the pin. So you see, it does not get stuck. It's not too loose. It just runs smoothly. And that's how I identify the Dutch pin bearing that I'm gonna use. And this is definitely this one. Let's put it here. To show you once more the oh, you see this, you can't even turn it anymore. So this is definitely way too tight. And now, how did Piaggio mark the conrods and the bearings? You see this? 1, 2, 3, 4 scratches here. The bearings were or still are, oh God. Okay, call it. So the bearings do also have marks. You see this here? So I was told this was the old marking and the new one is a color marking. But look at this, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 marks here, and on the Conroad there are 1, 2, 3, 4 marks. So kind of this should work together, but look at this. This does not work at all. Oh, come on. Buy a few, try, which is not too smooth, not too tight, and you have the correct one. It will work for many thousands of kilometers. That was the 125 bearing. To show you the 200 bearings, they indeed have different colors. This one is blue, bronze, yellowy greenish, blackish, and they do have different sizes. I don't know. It doesn't matter if they are marked with colors or with these scratches here. In the end, the only thing that is important is that the pin indeed does smoothly run in the conrod eye like this. That's the correct bearing for this combination. Can be totally different with the next crank. Just get yourself a few bearings and try it out. Identify the tight, the loose one, and take the middle one. Cheers, guys. If you like what you saw, don't forget to subscribe. The ports are fully open. The intake is still closed. Now I'm turning it towards where the intake opens. What does overlapping mean? The exhaust can take a deep breath through the cylinder, through the crankcase, through the intake, through the carburetor, to the air filter.
Bist du deppert? Ein Biest!
Sorry, ja.
Bist du deppert? Ist das ein Biest jetzt?